up, everybody? Here we are out today at the beautiful Randall Oaks Disc Golf Course. You know, it's my home course and it's one I love to play at. I've got an interesting video for you today. Have you ever noticed how they got your regular run of discs, you know, like your regular Grace or your regular Rive? Then they have the Tour Series, which, first of all, they're beautiful discs, all right? And if you've watched the channel, you've seen that I love my Grace. This thing is an awesome disc. We'll throw it in any kind of weather. And I have the Tour Series Kristen Tatar disc. But then I also got my hands on this Silver Lat Rive. And man, that is a beautiful disc, almost too beautiful to throw. And then I happened to come in possession of, that was my fault, the Strive. All right, yes, we could cut that out, but you know how we like to keep in the funny business. Okay, so I got the new Strive, which is supposed to be an more understable version of the Rive. At least that's what I think, or what I've heard. All right, we're gonna give these a few tosses today, and we're gonna see if having the Tour Series really does make a difference, or maybe I just suck. So we're gonna find that out for you right now. So first off, we're gonna throw some of these just out there. We're on the tee pad hole 6. We got plenty of distance, and if you watch this channel at all, you'll know that from this tee pad, we can get way the wrong way out into that field. So we're gonna give some of these a toss. We'll see what kind of distance we get. We have a pretty hefty tailwind, which should help us out. We're gonna see if any one of these gets more distance than the other. And then we're gonna play probably about 3 holes. We'll definitely play hole 6 down and around. We'll see if any of these can hold the turnover line. And we'll throw that big bomber over there on hole 7. And then there's an interesting one over there on hole 8 where we're throwing down the hill towards the road. And we'll see how they perform in similar situations, and hopefully I can throw them the same. All right, so we're gonna start off with our trusty Grace. And all we're trying to do is get as much distance out that way as possible. Okay, so we'll wait for a couple of cars to pass, because it would be my luck. As you know, I do like to hit cars. I'd hit one while it was rolling. And I don't want to do that, at least not right now. Maybe on a trick shot sometime. All right, I think we're good now. So we're gonna just try and hyzer flip these out into that field and see what kind of distance we get. Well, that wind is carrying it for sure. Holy moly. Well, we got a lot of hyzer, not a lot of flip. All right, now the Rive is way more overstable. It's a 3.5. So we'll see if we can throw it a little flatter, hyzer flip that baby up there. But in a tailwind, we'll see. All right, let's try this again. Well, very similar. It definitely came up shorter. Now this is one I'm interested in finding out how it flies. This is Strive. Let's see what we get out of this one. Well, we turned it over. I think we got decent distance, but that's because we turned it over. All right, let's go check our distance, and I'll see you right back here for our first hole. Okay, here we are back at the tee pad. Our Grace went, as silly as it looked, it went about 380, 379. Our Rive, because that was a nasty tailwind, that one only went 330. But our Strive took the cake on that one, even though we kind of turned it over a little bit. 399, almost 400. Not bad. So it seems like they're all good flyers in their own right. I don't hold anything against the Rive, because that was, I'm telling you, a nasty tailwind, which we still have blowing right now. Okay, but we're gonna play. This is gonna be our first hole. We're going 300 feet around the tree. You know, normally I would take a disc and I would forehand it right into the tree, but we're gonna try and turn over all 3 of these and see if we can just turn them over and float them down in. We'll see which one performs the best. This will be an interesting test here, I think. This will definitely be a, do I suck or do I not suck? The answer is I suck. Okay? And let's also try not to hit any people out there. Okay? Here we go with our Grace. All right, hold that line. I didn't hear any chains, but it held that turnover line very nicely. It did not try and fight out. Now the question I have is, can a Rive be turned over with that 3.5 fade? Whew, we're gonna give it a shot. This thing might just turn and burn. We might have a roller on our hands. Or not. Dude, that didn't turn over at all. Well, not in the street. Oh, I think we barely missed the road rash, but we'll see. It kind of hurts my heart. That's a beautiful disc. Sheesh. Okay, so that one answers our question. It does not turn over. And I tried. Let's see what we can get with this Strive. I don't want to land it in the bed of that truck, so we'll give it a second. Okay, I think we're good now. Oh, right in the tree. I don't know if it got through or not. Maybe. Let's go check it out. We did make it through. We didn't go anywhere, but we made it through. So, let's see if, oh no, it's dirty now. Ugh, I don't like that. All right, let's try and make our way back down to the basket, shall we? Settle down. All right, not bad. All right, so we did make it across the road. Oh, we got a little bit of road rash. I'm sorry. Okay, let's try an upshot with a 13-speed driver, shall we? Cruise, come on. Oh, well, we shorted it just a little bit. So let's see what we got over here. This looks like our Grace. Let's see. Yep, hey, that's not bad. Hey, handyman, let me have a putter. There it is. And I still can't catch. Okay. Climb up there. Ooh. We still can get a par. Our Rive still did not go all that far. You got another one of those in there, bag boy? There it is. Oh, caught it. All right, putt with a tailwind. Holy moly. Get in there. Oh, it just pushed it down. Oh. All right. You got one more in there for me? Ooh. Ooh, hello. Get in there. Ah! I suck. All right, let me finish these off, and then I'll see you right over there at hole 7. Slow down. Whoa! Okay, now we'll see there. Here we are on hole 7. It's 425 feet uphill. Now this would be a good test for these because now we have a nice stiff headwind. So we'll see if the Grace and the Strive can fight out of that headwind. We know that the Rive will do very well in a headwind. All right, so we're just here to see what kind of pump we can get up that hill. All right, and as you can see, probably here, it's pretty stiff headwind. So, let's try not to look too silly, shall we? Wow. That baby, oh, we got a roller. So that one didn't handle it too well. I'm telling you, this is a very stiff headwind. All right. So let's see how the Rive does. Oh yeah, like a champ. Look at that baby just cruise. Headwinds are no problem for the Rive. Now, let's see if the Strive can handle the headwind or not. It seemed to be very unstable when I accidentally turned it over. Okay, so let's try and get her out there and see what happens. No, turned her over. I didn't, the wind did. Oh, baby. Got a little roll. All right, let's go chuck those up towards the basket. As weird and funny as they looked on the throws, here's the Grace, which got a serious roll. Straight across is the Strive. And if you look right over there, not much in front of it, is the Rive. So, I mean, so far, that's pretty even. Let's pitch these up towards the basket and see how we do. Got our Grace here. Try not to kill it, you know. Okay, just throw it in, why don't you? Oh, that was close. All right, let's get the Strive. All right. Let's get that up there. Get down. Throw it in. Get in. Whoops. That was a little far. Now let's get the Rive over here. Let's toss it in. You know, for as funny as they look coming out, and as good as this one looked coming out, they all ended up in a similar area. Okay, and I can't tell you how much of a headwind this is. Get down, get in there. Oh, we actually did flash the basket on that one. Let's go get our birdie, hopefully. So the Strive actually was the furthest one away. And yes, we have our putters. We're gonna try and sink some of these home. Oh, that was awful. Whoops. Yeah, let's pick that one up. All right, here's our Grace. Oh, what a heartbreak. Now, will the Grace putt? There we go, there's one. All right. Let's put these guys in, huh? Pardon me. All right, on to the next hole. We got 325 down. Now it's towards the road, and there's a hill that just barrels towards the road. So now we got to try and not kill it, because we do have a tailwind now when we just had a headwind. So let's try not to crush these too much. We just want to get down there. And by down there, I don't mean the road either. Maybe. There's a nice hyzer flip. How about that? Ooh, okay. We put it just short of the basket, right on that little hill, and we got to skip. Let's see if we can put the next one out a little wider. I'm kind of worried what this Rive is going to do in this tailwind. Let's try and throw it flat, see what happens. Okay, too much hyzer. See, we got a little scared there. Okay, still got a look. And let's try not to bomb it, please. Because I know me. There's a flip, oh boy. Get down. Ooh, okay. Hopefully we didn't go too far past the basket. Let's go check it out. Well, this is one we got a little nervous on. This is a Rive. It's not bad. Now, if you look, you can see we got them all in a straight row. So we got the Rive, we got the Grace there, which is pin high, and then that stride did go a little deep down the hill, okay? So we got 3 putters this time. We're gonna try and putt home our birdies. I doubt it, but we'll see. You never know. Oh, that's got a chance. Oh, that was close. I'll take that any day. That was a run. Okay. Now let's try to not embarrass ourselves with the Grace. Okay, put that over there. I'm gonna go Grace here. Nope, missed it. Oh, well, okay. And now, the most challenging of them all. The uphill putt into a headwind. Alrighty. Boy, this one might end up in the road as well. But we're gonna do it. Keep it down. Oh, oh, who knew? All right, let's putt these in and then we'll do our thoughts on the discs. Beardy Bros. All right, so come this way. What are our thoughts? I would say a lot of it is dependent on the player, okay? You gotta know your discs and you gotta know yourself, which if you watch the channel at all, I have a tendency to turn over a little bit. But all 3 of these just have easy distance. As you can see from this last hole we did, they just flip up and they cruise. Even the Rive just flipped up and it cruised down the way we wanted. So what I would say, it probably doesn't make a difference buying stock runs versus Tour Series runs. The only thing that's different is, boy, these things look cool. All right, like, comment, subscribe. If you're not already, we'll see you on the next one.